Noche la NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Here's the starting group for Kansas City. They've got ABC, and it's Sullivan in at the 3. And for Arizona, we've got Davis, and it's McKnight in at the 4. Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight. Here we go.
And it's Arizona to start out. Passes to Davis. Daniels inside the line. Rebounded by Kansas City. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of this Arizona team this year.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Well, if you only looked at talent alone, you would have thought they would have avoided a sweep, but that wasn't the case, was it?
McKnight defended by Griffin. 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Teague has it in the corner. Over Daniels. Kansas City gets it back in a new 14. Griffin's shot is good.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Kicks to Daniels. No one near him. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor. Switch.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Davis. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Driving in. Here's McKnight. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Outside Teague. The pass to Sullivan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kansas City needs to get off a shot. And now Arizona on the break. Here's Daniels. Misses off the left iron. For Kansas City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Teague. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Another 3 for Kansas City.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Davis. To the wing on the left. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time. Kansas City leading by 6. Score in the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Grant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Will it go? And Davis can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Out of bounds. Arizona takes possession. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Arizona decides to take their first time out here. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Feeds it to Graham. Arizona moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McKnight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And with most of the season behind us, Clark, we've really gotten to know this rookie class well.
Well, Kevin, they won't be rookies much longer. But, yeah, it's always fun to see how these guys develop and grow during the course of a season. And some of these young fellas have shown us a ton of long-term promising potential.
And Arizona making a change here. Landry's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Kansas City leading by 6. Another 3 for Kansas City.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And Daniels now top of the key. And Griffin sends it back. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
That's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague. Stokes is checked in for Arizona.
Substitution on the court.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Daniels from outside. And they get it back. Another shot. Misses off the right iron. Kansas City leading by 11. Outside Teague from about 19 feet. And another basket for Kansas City.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Landry. Guarded by Webb. Here's Graham. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 6. And that one is good.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
For Kansas City, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Over Daniels. Teague can't hit.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Daniels. And he banks in the layup.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Outside Teague. Oh, Griffin in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Outside Landry. Pass to Stokes. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Second
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
ABC's checked in for Daniels. Ryan is checked in for Kansas City. And he's good on the second. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Webb with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Loses his grip and clinks the alley-oop jam. No one near Landry as he lets it go. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Guarded by Webb. 5 on the clock. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Griffin slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
From 10 feet out.
That's the end of the first
The
quarter.
buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim,
16,
one eye on the clock.
Kansas City,
Nice job.
27.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and
So it's Kansas City holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen, guys, from Kansas City.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Setting the floor for Kansas City. They've got Bryant. And it's Cox in at the center position.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Kansas City leading by 12. To the wing right side. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Lawson. Arizona's shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And Arizona making a change here. Daniels is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Davis with the bucket.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Kansas City leading by 11. Lawson defending. Passes it to Sullivan. The 3. Hits it from three-point range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Daniels. Kept alive. Graham. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The kick out to Bryant. Lawson defending. There's the pass to Sullivan. Hands it from downtown. 6 points for him.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And Arizona calls time here. Here's Daniels. He had 25 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Right wing. Pulls it up. Here's Cox. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Kansas City.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Kansas City.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Outside, Davis. Back to Graham. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Drills the three-pointer. And Kansas City leads by 19.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
They get it back. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Out to the right wing. Sullivan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. McKnight, the pass to Lawson. Arizona moving the ball around, and that one is stuffed right through.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And Kansas City decides to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
And Arizona making a change here. No good on that one. And so Arizona will take it the other way. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Puts it up from 12. That one a little long. Kansas City leading by 15. Kansas City gets it back in a new 14. Outside Teague. Pass to Sullivan. 4 on the shot clock. Tries yet again. Teague can't hit.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
The feed to Landry. Rebounded by Kansas City. They led the game at 1 point by 20. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. 22 points for him.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Makes it off the glass. He's got 10.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Again, Arizona.
Number 20.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Kansas City leading by 14. Over to the wing. Outside Teague. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. From past the arc. The shot missing. Arizona shooting 47%, pretty solid. Here's Daniels, and the layup's good off the glass. Daniels has got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kansas City, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Shooting for Kansas City, Teague.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Arizona trails by 13. Rebounded by Kansas City. Griffin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 11-footer, and that one hits back iron.
Kansas City foul call.
And Arizona making a change here. Graham's checked in.
Second team foul. Into the lineup from Arizona, Graham.
And here's Arizona now. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can.
Arizona.
They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Kansas City, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
Kansas City.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
Here's Teague. Can't hit from in close. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So it's Kansas City up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Checking out Kansas City. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. The communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kansas City leading by 12. We've got Davis, and it's McKnight in at the force line. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Outside Teague. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Kansas City, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. He's off on the first. Ryan, he's checked in for Kansas City. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Davis against T. Fades. Offensive rebound. Griffin kicks to T. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Daniels, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside Teague. Passes it to Sullivan. Just 5 to shoot. Griffin trying to get open. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 24.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Arizona calls time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from McKnight.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Teague can't hit.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Kansas City. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's Teague. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's made only 2 free throws. Not shooting well from the line. Free throw good, Teague.
And maybe he's starting to find his form at the line. He certainly had his share of chances.
ABC's checked in for Arizona.
And he's starting to round back into shape after what's been a pretty off night from the line.
Davis gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Arizona.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Oh, Griffin in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Teague against Graham. Teague dishes to Griffin. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Free throw drops for Griffin. Clark, when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Webb kicks to Bryant. Back to Webb. Here's Griffin. 4 seconds left. Graham with the rebound. Graham's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from McKnight.
attacking in transition the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Davis with it, picked up by Bryant. Davis kicks to Lawson. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Both teams will make substitutions. Kansas City leading by 8. And here is Webb. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Kansas City.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Lawson outside. And Griffin sends it back. Now, here is Webb. Outside Griffin. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And Davis pulls it down.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Out left to the wing. Here's Landry. Another 3 for Arizona.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Webb against Landry. Griffin down low. Graham with the rebound. Graham's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A shot by Lawson, wide open, and he's way off from outside. Kansas City leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Launches a 3. And Kansas City misses again. And for Arizona, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Back to Landry. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Daniels, he's checked in for ABC. Here's Stokes. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Stokes has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now Webb. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Griffin for 3. And Davis pulls it down.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Arizona moving the ball around. Graham finds Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Stokes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. He's guarded by Davis. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Now Arizona with it. They're on a 17-6 run. From 12 feet out. And it's Davis missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Daniels.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Sullivan. Off target from outside. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth.
61.
Kansas City leads by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for Kansas City, we've got Griffin, and it's Sullivan in at the power forward. They grab their own miss. McKnight, the pass to Stokes. And Griffin sends it back. Puts up a 3, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's McKnight, hands the shot with nobody near him.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Arizona. Stokes has got his 4th rebound in this one. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Arizona, Landry.
Free throw drops for Landry. That one misses.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
And the 3 ball is good. He has 30.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Shot from free throw range. Kicks to Stokes. Buried from 15 feet out.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Daniels. Good on the shot.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
ABC's checked in for Kansas City.
Arizona, Daniels at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Daniels.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
That 3 off the mark. And for Arizona, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. For Kansas City, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. From deep three-point range, gets the three-pointer to fall.
3.
And Kansas City leads by 5.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Arizona with another miss. And Kansas City shooting here about 46% for the game. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's McKnight. Arizona with another miss. Kansas City leading by 5. He's covered by Daniels. There's the three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Landry. Here's Daniels. Teague covering. Here's McKnight. And Griffin sends it back. Here's Teague. To the inside. Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And Arizona calls time here.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And Arizona making a change here. Davis is checked in. Webb's checked in for Kansas City. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis.
You know, if they want to come away with the dub, I think they just need to keep knocking down these free throws.
And now Arizona on the break. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Outside Teague. Back to Griffin. Clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul, fourth team foul. Shooting for Arizona.
And the first one at the line is good. And Arizona making a change here. Graham's checked in. Kansas City also with a sub. Ryan's checked in.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Now the pass to Sullivan from deep. And that one is off. And so Arizona will take it the other way.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Kansas City leading by 8. Right side Teague. To the right side. The three. Buries it from three-point range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Foul call. Teague. Third personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for Arizona, Daniels. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Daniels. For Kansas City, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Out to the right wing. Here's Sullivan. They get it again. The kick out to Bryant. Fires the three. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Bryant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here is Daniels. T covering. Offensive rebound. Graham. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Sullivan. No good on the triple. Arizona trails by 10. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Arizona.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within single digits.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
He's covered by Daniels. Pass to Sullivan. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Arizona. Pass to Daniels. Goes up with a stripe. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And so Griffin will bring it up for Kansas City. Over to the wing. Davis against T. And it's off the back rim. No good. Daniels with it. Here's McKnight. Here's Graham. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And Arizona will go for a different look here. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And it's slammed in by T.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Some solid defense from Rhodes. Feint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Right side, Griffin. And so Kansas City takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.